Welcome to Trucking with Fitz. Today we're going to do 2 loads. We're going to go to Davenport and then we're going to go to Mason City. It's a great day. We get to enjoy some 2-lane roads. But also we talk about why I choose to be local. And go ahead and comment down below whether or not you're OTR, regional or local, and why you choose to do that specifically. Stay tuned for some trucking. Beautiful morning here in eastern Iowa, which is where we are. We are in Davenport, Iowa right now, getting ready to pull into our Menards store to deliver a load of construction supplies from the DC. I don't believe that there's anybody in here ahead of me. We're arriving just the right time. This is when I said I'll be here 7 o'clock, and it is 7 o'clock right now. Hoping to get some good miles in today. Gotta get my paperwork out here. There is. Okay, thank you. Sounds good. I think the truck that passed me this morning is in here getting unloaded. I remember seeing him. Like, there's no way he's going to the same place I am. Oh, no, it's not the same. It's not the same guy. Is it one of our guys? I don't think so. Okay, hold on. In a blink of an eye, they're basically done with me. This is an example of how unload should go, even with other trucks in front. Because you guys saw that other truck. It was only halfway unloaded. And it's 7:35 now, something like that. This is what's possible. We're almost done. Ended up being 45 minutes in there total, and that's with somebody else in front of you, mind you. So that's, man, you really can't ask for more than that when there's somebody in front of you. They did good. We're gonna go fill up and get some breakfast, and if I can get to the right gear around this IBEV truck. All right. back to the yard. It was a peaceful trip. We're headed up to Mason City next. We're grabbing trailer number 12311. It is loaded. I saw it this morning when I picked up my trailer. I believe it's, well, we'll see in a second here. It's one of the ones over here. It's not that one. 12958. I think it's the second from the end. Yeah, it is. No, it's not. Where is it? I guess apparently it is over here. I was wrong. Maybe it was over there this morning and it's already been back. That would make sense. Especially if it was a short run. Anyway, I was wrong. Happens quite often. Alright, I am going to drop this one just this side of the red trailer I dropped this morning. So it's in the center so they can go either way with it. That's the plan. That's where we're going. Okay, got it. We're hooked up to our trailer. We're good to go. Our weight is basically 77,000 pounds. Washed my truck yesterday and we're going to go straight into a storm here, so that's exciting, but I'm not really worried about it. Not really worried about it. So it's Thursday. I do want to talk about something. We're not going to talk about it the whole time, but I just had it on my mind. What I'm doing right now is I'm going to be driving, well, I'm going to go home. I'm going to stop at home. And I was just thinking about it, and I just figured we'd talk about why I choose to run local as opposed to OTR or regional. And it's a very simple answer. I get to go home, and I value that. Okay, a couple caveats. I am not saying that people that run OTR or regional are in some way doing something wrong. I don't think that's necessarily the case. Could they be? Yeah. But throwing everybody together? No, not doing that. Everybody makes their own individual choices and values what they value. And their family, some families can't handle it. Some families can, you know, all that stuff. So I'm not judging anybody. This isn't a bash of anybody. I'm just saying I choose to be local because I want to be at home. And I want to be there for my family. If it was just me, I would do just fine over the road. In fact, I think I would like it. I think I would like it a lot. So if there was ever an opportunity for a season or a little while, I might do it. But that's not the lifestyle that I've chosen. And some might say, well, you haven't chosen the lifestyle of a trucker. Well, I don't know. I'm most definitely a truck driver. It's just a different flavor. Than others. There are reasons why the pay cut, which that is the flip side. Obviously, I don't make as much money, and there are reasons why that's okay. Not sure what this guy's doing. Hope he's all right. qualified for this situation. Thankfully, this I got helped by somebody. They really need to switch that intersection. Make that whole intersection wider. Money. Why is it okay that I don't make that much money? Well, number of things. I do have a payment on a house, but I do not have a payment on anything else. We don't own vehicles that we don't own outright. I don't have any personal loans floating around. No credit card debt. No student loans. None of that. Okay, so that's one reason why I can afford to be local. Another reason, and this might sound, I don't know how it'll sound, but my wife works part-time, and I don't think we'd be okay. We definitely wouldn't be where we are now. Not bragging, I'm not where I want to be. Anyway, that's beside the point. There's no bragging going on in that situation. Y'all don't know my finances. We're not well off at all. Anyway, I say that to say I'm thankful for my wife and the fact that she wants to work. We have a very unique situation where she works for her dad. She works in an office. And it works out really well because my mother-in-law, on the days that my wife works, watches our kids. So we're not sending our children off to complete strangers. They're staying with their grandma, so my wife can work. Not full-time, part-time. So that eases the situation. And I gotta give her props for that. None of this is pointing at myself as doing anything special. That is not the case. But financially, it's not a burden for me to stay local. Honestly, staying local, it's sort of it eases the stress of owning an old truck. It does. Because I'm never too far away from my house. Most likely, I can just get myself towed back to my house or limp back to my house. That makes it pretty nice. When I'm running normally, I've told you guys this before. I make between $4,500 and $5,500 a week. Top line. So the trick is to keep your expenses low. Not saying I do that. I say that to emphasize how important it is to me to pay off this truck so I have no payments. Pay in full my insurance and pay off this truck. It's difficult to record, to drive, to shift, and to wave at other truck drivers all at the same time. You think maybe I'd, solve the problem by now, but nah. I don't want to spend the $200 on a... I probably will soon. GoPro. Look at this, guys. We're running right into a storm. I think it's raining on my house right now. 2-lane roads pretty much the whole way up to Mason City again. We did that yesterday, and we'll see ya in a little bit. Running local in action right here. I'm local and I am my own company, and I got to drop by my house and eat a 15-minute lunch just because I wanted to. Worked out perfectly. I should probably check my straps. Should we do that? I think we're gonna be just fine. Head all the way up there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Fill up my water cup, grab me a homemade cookie. Oh yeah, ooh yeah. I left it idling, I probably shouldn't have, but I did it anyway because it's starting to get hot out and humid. So I left it running and I turned on the AC. So that it's nice and chill. The only thing I also should have done is I should have taken my coffee cup in and brewed myself a cup of decaf. That would have been icing on the cake. You know what? I need to do one thing. I need to do one thing. Not sure if we're gonna run into any more rain. It rained pretty good here apparently. So I'm not kicking any dust up. Throwing a little mud, but not kicking any dust. Okay. That was good. Get back on the road. Mason City should be a quick one again. They've been very good lately. It's been a while since it's taken a long time there. And I appreciate that. I don't need to fill up. I don't need to eat. I might get a snack. You never know. But up and back. We're probably just gonna come right back here. I think we're scheduled to get up to Mason City. People. As I run off the road. I said 1:15. I don't know if that'll be accurate or not. It might be. Which will put us leaving there at 2, which will get us back here at 4-ish, maybe before. That's not a bad day. It's not as many miles as I was hoping for. It ends up being 242 loaded miles. I was hoping to get well above my goal, but we've already chalked this week up as a bad week, so not worried about it. Well, we've washed any of the mud off that we got on. We needed some rain. Stopped harvest up, but we did eat. It's been really dry. Anyway, I just, thought it was interesting. So here we are. We're almost to Ackley, Iowa right now. That's where we're at. Just north of Steamboat Rock right now. Get off the exit there where the ethanol plant is. If y'all know where that is. enjoying ourselves riding 2 lanes up to Mason City. And I'm gonna need to turn it here in a second, so I'll let you go. Okay. It took a long time to get out of Mason City today, but I am not gonna hold that against them, because today's load was a kitchen sink load. You know what I'm talking about, probably. I've explained it before, but sort of makes sense. Everything in the kitchen sink, stacked. I mean, the best that he could, but there's no denying that that was not an easy load to unload. And they never stopped working on it. They were working with me the whole time. 1 at first and 2 for most of the time. But that was not an easy load to unload. And it took them over an hour. Probably hour and 15 minutes. Maybe hour and 30 actually. I didn't look at the actual time I pulled in, to be honest. So I can't give you an accurate number. I'm just guessing. In other news, it's a windy day, and we're going to be going straight into it right now. Thankfully, we're doing that while we're empty. That makes things more pleasant. And we're just going to go right back to the house. At this point, we're not going to get there until 5, so I started at 3:30 this morning. So 5:30 is 14 hours. So we're tapping on that. But we're fine. We are just fine. Man, I can tell I'm pushing the wind. Checking over here, making sure no trains are blocking the tracks. Doesn't look like it. Nobody hardly ever waves at me. I do it anyway, because I'm stubborn. I stopped for a while, honestly. Stopped waving at people because nobody's waved back. And then one of you guys got in the comments is like, I waved at you, but you didn't see me. I'm like, all right, well, I'm just gonna wave at everybody. And I think that's the thing you should do anyway. But that is on 2 lanes. I don't do it on 4 lanes. Too far reach to cross, unless I actually know the person. I forgot to switch the it's like grind gears. The topic of the video stands true. I'm gonna get back to my house at 5 o'clock. I started early, but back at 5. I like it. Okay, let's get on down the road. Sitting here enjoying my 2 lanes. Just thinking. as you have time to do. I got no music on. I'm just chilling right now. I'm thinking more about why I choose to be local. And I think another distinct point, we talked about family. A lot of it goes hand in hand with family, this next point, but I think it lends itself to its own emphasis, and that is I choose to be involved in my church. Not just watching live stream, but I mean like in person, involved in different things I've mentioned before. I'm in charge of the music, not all of the music, just choir and congregational. I help with the teen class. Like last night, I guess you'd call hosted. Led them in a game. Led prayer time and led a song, and then turned it over to the guy who was speaking. Anyway, that's a side note, but the point is, church is important to me. I realize OTR people, they don't have an opportunity to, but I don't know. That's why I'm local, and that's why I'm an independent owner-operator. Like this past summer, I dropped everything and I went to summer camp with the teens. And it's much easier to do that when you're the boss. I guess that's separate from being local, but you know what I'm saying. Choices are calculated. That's what I'm saying. I haven't received my dispatch yet for tomorrow. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I don't really want to go get my trailer tonight. I'm probably just going to get it in the morning. Either direction. But the one night I choose to not go get my trailer, it's going to be a Spencer, and it's going to slow me down significantly in the morning. So, who knows? Who knows? Being said, so I'm leaving gaps in my conversation because I'm hoping you guys are enjoying the 2-lane with me. Just cruising. I would like to know, a lot of the guys who've been around for a while, I know what you guys do already because we've talked about it. But go ahead and comment down below. Local, regional, over the road. And maybe some reasons for your choice. I'd love to hear about it. Light up the comments for us, would ya? We're rolling into Sheffield right now. Sheffield is where Sukup grain bins and grain handling equipment is made. That factory right to our left, or right to our left, right to our right. Bunch of buildings over there. I've actually picked up there once before. It was an interesting scenario. That was when I was running Hotshot. I've never picked up there before in a semi. I believe they do power only preloaded trailers. That's what they do. Some guys are running Sukup trucks, and some guys are running their own trucks. You can see some of them over there. Some of them are over here. If I lived up here, I would be pursuing that. That's for sure. state troopers that like to run this lane here, so I'm being careful too. Like, there's a cop right in front of me right now, so you're gonna go down a little bit. I don't know if it's a state trooper or if it's a local PD. Nope, that's a DOT officer. Hello, Mr. DOT officer man. Oh, I really don't go that fast, so I shouldn't be that worried about it. But DOT, they just need a couple miles per hour over the speed limit, and they'll pull you over to inspect you. This is an area road where there's plenty of shoulder. Anyway, that's it for now. Well, we're back. We really enjoyed. I don't have a tape horn. I really enjoyed my 2-lane drive. Got back to the yard. I told you it rained earlier today. Well, had a little bit of, I didn't get stuck. I didn't even get close to getting stuck. You can see how the trailer tires affected everything. Over here was the only problem. I don't know if you really can tell that well, but I got to right over here trying to make this turn, and right as I was starting to aim right at my trailer, my dry van here, I lost. Oh, here you go. You can see where I was sliding. My front end. Steering was sliding. Steer axle, steer tires were sliding. Yeah, that was exciting. Now, we recovered just fine, but for a second there, I'm like, am I gonna get stuck again? That would be no fun. That would be no fun. It's a good day, guys. It wasn't amazing on the miles, but it was good enough. I've already told you that I'm not real worried. Like my glasses. I love these glasses. I'll take them off. I'm not real worried about not reaching the goal because this whole week has been off. It's been off. The whole week has been off, which is fine. We were trying to figure something out, which we did. Next week should be normal still. Should have a full week of running. The following week is probably when we'll go to Oklahoma City with the dry van. That's probably what will happen. It's possible that this Sunday I'll get that stuff, the pews loaded. If you don't know, I'm taking my church's old pews to Oklahoma City, where they're going to a warehouse, but then eventually shipped to Mexico to be used in church plants in Mexico. So we're donating our pews and getting chairs. One of these Sunday afternoons, we're going to, so what my pastor said on Sunday was we're going to have a morning service and then an afternoon service. And then after the afternoon service, as many men as possible are going to stay, and we're going to break down and load the pews into my trailer. So that's going to be a fun project. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Talked a little bit why I'm local and I choose to be local. I'm sure there are other reasons. It wasn't extremely planned. I was thinking about it, so we chatted about it. That's the gist. Again, comment down below. What are you? OTR, regional, local, and why? I'd love to hear about it. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the thumbs up button, and we'll see you on the next one.